Hello everybody, welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. I hope you're doing well. Just realized the camera is slightly crooked and that's going to make me crazy. Okay, I think we're better. I don't know if it did anything for you, it did something for me. So welcome back to the channel, guys. This is a bit different. I'm going to jump into this. I got through, I think, half of the mid-month readings. It is the 25th. Tomorrow is Friday. Life has been lifing for me. I'm sure it's been doing the same for you. So what I've opted to do to get through the mid-months, because it's already late, and to get started on July, because we don't know when this guy is coming, right? So I want to try to get as much done as I can when time allows for me to do so. So, and when I'm feeling up to it, because I'm starting to have some, let's just say that things are, it's becoming very apparent we're closing into the end of this, right? So who knows what will happen and when it'll happen, 1:11 on the clock. So with that being said, that's the game plan. I'm going to do this is going to be an all signs reading. Timestamps will be in the comments, guys. Also, timestamps, they don't automatically load, okay? They're not, I can't punch them in and they're ready to roll when they go into the timestamps. So when they get put up, if you don't see them right away, know that I'm busy and they will be put up as soon as possible, okay? So bear with me, because one of me, lots of you, right? So I do try to get those videos out promptly. That's a quick to do. I can quickly shift that and set things for that. But the timestamps, I need to go in and put those in, at least in the comments section. So just a heads up on that. And so this will give you the intention, right? We'll set the intention here, Spirit, that this reading, all signs, timestamped in the comment section below for every sign running Aries through Pisces. Find your timestamp. These are for sun, moon, rising only, okay? If you did get a mid-month, congratulations, you're getting a bonus, 222 on the clock. If not, I apologize that I did not get a full video of mid-month out to you, but the intention is to get the most important or prevalent thing between now and then, or something you need to know via spirit, whatever spirit, guides us into. I'm going to work on those July reads. Scorpio, your weekend is out as well. Daily will come out tomorrow. The motivational video will come out tomorrow. Those are both on the channel side of things. So if you are interested in channel memberships, please do join us over there. Info is in the description box below and the about section of the page. And personal reads are open and available. I'm trying to get as many of those in for you guys and touch base at least once more, as time permits here with all of you. If you're interested in that, if you're making donations to the channel, I am not utilizing Cash App at this time until they get their shit together. I'm on strike, so there's that. But there's other forms of payment that is available also for personals. And channel memberships are open, Discord is open, and t-shirts are available. So that's a lot. But there you go. There's the down low on what's going on. 333 on the clock. I love it that every time I've looked up 1, 2, 3. So we are moving forward, right? So with that being said, Aries, we are going to start with you. I hope you guys are doing well. Aries, sun, moon, rising. Again, I will try to remember to say that to each of you in case you have skipped, the beginnings of the video, which is fine. I totally get it. So Aries, 356. All right, Aries, let's get down to business. Spirit, for Aries, there's switch decks on it, Spirit. What is going on now for Aries until the end of June 2026? What? Restless. Aries, are you restless right now? Don't know what to do with yourself. Some of you have sworn off love. If this is a love thing for you, you have sworn off connections and love and people. Some of you could feel like someone has taken over your person. What do you guys I feel like this is more of I'm alone and they're together, and what the hell is going on? What is going on with Aries? Why do you keep putting your life on hold, Aries? What are you putting your life on hold for? whether this is literally hostility shows up again, whether this is, like, can you please just drop your guard? Drop it. I feel like your defenses are up. Hi, kitty. Your defenses are way up. And you're like, I'll just stay back here and I'll watch and see what happens. And by all means, get the big version of what's going on, or the what is to do, is what I'm hearing. But you also don't need to be standing there in defensive mode either. So, I don't know. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Okay. Well, one, take that to heart. But two, some of you do have somebody showing back up. I don't think I want to call this an apology. I don't want to call this a reconciliation. I don't want to call this anything that really is going to matter in the long run. But in classic Mercury retrograde fashion, this is like somebody from your past. This could be childhood. This could be somebody you've known for a really long time. They could just be really immature. It does feel like a feminine energy kind of innocently looking at you, like circling their foot in the dirt going, well, Aries, do you think that just maybe we could try this again? It's just a no. Somebody has been habitually getting pissy with you too. And I don't like that feel either. It's almost like they're trying to not hold accountability for their part in something, or like they've been jealous of you or whatever. And, you know, just the way that they're trying to come forward to you is just, it's very deceitful. It's like, I'll tell you too, some of you might be dealing with an FHA loan or something. It's a complete side note there. But there's some serious decisions that need to be made. This, well, you know, this is like somebody who's fiddled, fumbled, and dicked around for too long. And now it's like, well, Aries, you know, I've realized that maybe we should have done this or tried that. Or do you think that you would be interested in doing X, Y, and Z instead? No thanks. No thank you. Aries, you don't have to. I think your guard is up because your genuine heart space of who you are, when you tend to be invested, it's like, if I don't come across tough and rough and hard, then I'm probably going to be taken advantage of. And Aries, that's something that you've got to figure out within you, that you don't have to be mean. You can just say no. So something around boundaries here. You don't have to be mean. I said, I don't know if I wanted to say they were apologizing, but look at that. It's like, you don't have to be a dick about it, but you can say no. And no is no to whatever that might be. So, you know, just kind of have a heads up on that whatever you need to do, you can do it. Part of this is you learning to not get defensive when something comes up. It's like, I can either be mean or there's like no in between with you. There's no gray area. It's either yes or no, black or white. It's not, you know, I appreciate the offer. However, it would be against my policy for myself to engage in that with you. You know, it's like, not that you owe anybody an explanation to anything, but it's like the way you address it. It's, you can be a little nicer, but some people don't deserve that niceness. But I do see you moving past this, but you will have that person or that situation pop up, and Spirit is saying, you know, you do need to think about why they're showing up. So, you know, what's in it, Spirit, what's in it for them? So do be aware of that, Aries. You're not wrong, but you can address it better because it's going to benefit you in the long run. It helps you move forward in a different way. So not everything requires a brash response. All right. Okay. Taurus. Taurus, I went to write down all the signs and sun, moon, rising, by the way. And I wrote you down twice. I wrote Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Taurus again. So I don't know why or where that came from, but Taurus, I don't know. It's like, if I could change my birthday, this is who I would be. If I could change this, this is what I would do. There's an if I could change. If I could change the world, I would be the sunlight in your universe. Eric Clapton, right? You would think my love was really something good. Ooh, baby, if I could change the world. It's just Mercury retrograde vibes. Revision. Thinking back to the past. What is this for Taurus? Cornucopia. Taurus, there is something here if you could change. If you could change the world, if you could change something, if you could have had the foresight to know that there was a guaranteed look, as I flip the deck over to look at the bottom, there it is, broken heart and anxiety. If you could, the world, if I said, if I could change the world, look at that shit, the world, and anxiety. You got cornucopia. If you would have known then, or now, excuse me, if you would know now what you would have known then, how different this world would look for you. 4, 11, 11, 41, 41 could be significance. 11, the numbers 9, 11, 119, 191, 141 are important. If you could change the world, if you could do it differently, Taurus. I don't know why you're going back here. Spirit, you are seeing something. You're seeing the other side of the moon, dark side of the moon. So, not Zeppelin. Oh my God, Nicole, for real. I want to say Zeppelin, and I know that's not right. Oh my Lord. What's the matter with me today? Pink Floyd. There we go. Pink Floyd could have significance. Jesus. I was having a moment there. If you could change the world, but you can't. Whatever this was, you know, I think at some point, Taurus, you manifested this into your life. It came in. I think mistakes were made. The work may not have been put into something at one point that it needed to. It needed to have this work put into it if it was going to work. Intuition and wisdom coming out, I'm telling you. Unfinished business. You knew way back when in something. This could have been upwards of 6 years ago, Taurus. You knew way back when what the potential of something was. Only, and this could be somebody you're dealing with, by the way, of course, cross watcher if you're here. Unfinished business. If you could go back, if I could pick up the card, all the ifs here, if you could go back to that time frame, some of you could be going back in time. I don't want to call it, you could be doing past life regressions or something, or going back in some level of hypnosis or meditating EMDR, trying to clear up some damage that was done, or some damage that you feel you left behind. You know, it's cleaning up the past. But it also comes with it comes with a tinge of sadness. You took a risk. It didn't pay off. Probably tied to a person, the way this feels to me. You could apologize, you could step into something, but it's kind of like, does it even matter anymore? At this point, all this time later, does it even matter? Because I can't change it, you know? Taurus, for whatever reason this is, whatever this is about, that's a decision that you will have to make, right? Moving on in health, like, what is the healthiest route for you in this? If it does mean going back to something and, you know, taking accountability, accepting circumstances or whatever it might be, then maybe that is what you need to do. But if it's also the stress and the reliving, maybe you do need to just, you know, find another way of forgiveness or closure and move forward. But there's definitely something here coming up. Like I didn't listen to myself. Some of you are feeling lucky, Taurus, there you are. Some of you are feeling lucky enough to take a leap of faith and make some kind of amends with a situation. What would that look like? I do think you're protected in it. You will be guided through it. I think for some of you that are genuine, or you've dealt with somebody who is genuine in this, they have genuinely moved on. So if you were to show up and offer them something, I don't think that they would dismiss you. I think they would honestly listen. But you've got to be ready. I don't think they're going to be mean, but you've also got to be ready when they say, well, you know, there's your side of the closure, 15:51 on the clock, but there's also going to be their side of the closure. So maybe they have some things that were left unsaid as well. I think they've left a lot of things go. They've healed a lot of things. But I also think that something they say could dig a little deep. And if that's the route you're willing to take for whoever this is for, they're like, I don't want to say they'll tell you about yourself, but they're not going to pull punches either. They're not going to sugarcoat. It's like they knew this day would come. And that's why maybe they never sought revenge or coming after or looking for, just in the right time, in the right place, it would come to be. But it's coming. Hey guys, come on. It's coming in a very peculiar sort of way. And animals could be, as I say that, they're back there hissing at each other. Oh God. Could be some way that there's a communication or something. I don't know what that's about. So I don't know, Taurus, you got quite a situation there, but it's moving through you and for you, whether this is via you or, you know, someone you're dealing with. But it's interesting. It's an interesting read for you. But yeah, if I could change the world. I think it's funny though as I say that, because it's not just, there's that connection. It's not just about changing the world. It would have been changing the way you had shown up in that particular world that you were a part of at some point. Hope that makes sense. Okay. All right, Gemini. Let's see what's going on for you till the end of the month. Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising for Gemini, please. Indecision. Has somebody handed you an ultimatum? Gemini, don't play cat and mouse. You will lose. Whatever decision you make, you need to stick to it. If you say, this is what I'm going to do, your word better be worth its weight in gold. If you say the opposite, then your word better be worth its weight in gold there, because I feel like you're kind of like, well, who's going to give me more? What's going to feed me more? You have to make a decision based upon a place, Gemini, within you that says, this is honest. This is genuinely how I feel. This is genuinely what I want. This is genuinely important to me. You're going to have to be the one that digs deep and looks into this for yourself, because it's kind of like, I don't know, let's just say pinning your parents against each other, in the sense of like, well, Dad, how much of an allowance would you give me if I did these chores? And then, oh, Mom, how much of an allowance would you give me? And for whatever reason, they're competing over numbers because there's, I don't know, something else going on. Who knows? You're taking advantage of the situation. Gemini may be in your very magician ass backwards vibe. It's like, how do I benefit from this? I wouldn't. You're going to end up losing. If you're playing the game, you're going to end up losing more than you bargained for as a result of this. So I would be, and if you've got somebody else playing that game with you, if if you've got someone else playing, if you've got somebody playing that game with you, Gemini, you'll move on from it. It's almost like they're trying to like jump on your back. They're trying, it's like flying monkeys. Like they're trying to hold you back from a space of freedom. And they're, you know, the phoenix eats the snake. There's a battle between the snake and the phoenix. Both Scorpio energy, but then you've got this ass backwards gremlin. It's like there's like this crazy, I don't know, it's like a video game almost, fight to the death between these three individuals, these three characters. Who comes out of this alive? And I said, well, like putting one against the other, right? There's three, as I say this. Nothing good comes of this. If that's the game that's being played, it's almost like I look at this depravity versus the immortality of the snake. You've got the depravity and that snake both going towards the phoenix. The phoenix has the claws to confiscate the snake, and the gremlin doesn't have the agility to go toe to toe with the phoenix. I hope this is making sense. I'm sorry that I'm using these sorts of analogies, but this is what they're giving me. Whoever the phoenix is, I wouldn't want to fight them. I wouldn't want to play that game with them. They're far more powerful, far more mystical, far more capable. People who said don't, it's like cat and mouse, right? Like the addiction, and then to reconcile it, to go back and forth. Someone's going to lose out in this situation if they're playing games. And I think that this is just leading into a test of what the end of July will hold around distance. It will create distance between you and someone else, or them and you, or whatever this is. Like this is just not the game you play. You're either there because you want to be there, you're a part of it because you want to be, or you're not. So if there's gameplay going on, it will come back to addiction again. The head games, the manipulation, the mastery, the attempts at mastering other people, it will absolutely blow up in someone's face. Just let that be known. Okay? All right. Let me check on something real fast. Hang tight. Okay. I thought I seen reflection of FedEx. I was like, hold on a second here. And I didn't see anything for a minute, which told me the dog was probably eating FedEx's face, which is pretty much what was going on. Not in a bad way. So, all right. So yeah, Gemini, just don't play those games. And if someone's playing them with you or trying to play those with you, it will backfire in their face. Just may not happen right away, but it's coming. I'd say within the next month, maybe less than that. All right, Cancer. 23. All right, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising. Cancer. All right, let's see what's going on with Cancer till the end of the month. And happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday to you. All right, for Cancer spirit. What's going on for Cancer now that we're in your season to the end of the month? Are we having spiritual awakenings? I just heard go ahead, I want you to go. Ooh, Cancer, I got the chills. What you all doing? You talk about picking up and packing up and hauling ass out. Like you are over it. Like, it's kind of like Shania Twain, right? You ain't in for love, I'm out of here. Like there is 24:42 on the clock. This new attitude you got going on. This is the way it is, and either you're on board or you're not, and I'm out the door. Like I do love this. It's very sassy, Cancer. Male, female, them, they, it don't matter none. It's time. You are sassing people and places and things. And I don't know, some of you could be getting into like certain types of, you say that and here comes commitment. Certain types of new spiritual connections and things. It's like, I'm going to take that trip. I'm going to go to that ayahuasca. I'm taking the road trip. I'm going to go talk to God. I'm going off to a museum of saints. I don't even know. I'm going to go take up theology. Like all the things, like you're just, it's just like, I'm going. And I like the fact that you're going. Commitment and divine intervention. Like there's a readjustment period here for you in the end of this month and moving into July, that there's a cause for celebration around this. There's a reason to say cheers. There's a reason to feel good. Like you're evolving without unapologetically evolving, Cancer. And I like this for you. It is like, if you're not in it, then I'm out of here. Doesn't even have to be, it doesn't even have to be love. It's not Shania Twain's like, you're not here for love, I'm out of here. It's like you're either in it or you're not, and if you're not, I'm out of here. Like you're learning something. It's like self-discovery, like 10.0. Like I don't even know, Cancer. It's wild, but I dig it. Earth sign. You could be dealing with an Earth sign. I almost said that, but let's see here. For Cancer, what else? Or you're leaving an Earth sign in the dust. Eat my dust. That works too. Manifest. You've worked on this for a long time. You've been telling the universe what you wanted. Some of your goals, though, Cancer, have been a little wishy-washy when it comes to spirit as to how you were going to get there. Like, you're still trying to figure out certain parts of yourself. This could be sexuality. This could be you as a man, a female, a feminine energy, a masculine energy, I should say, more so in that regard. Like figuring out what it is that you want, what it is that you need. So now that you're, as you're figuring things out, you're like, it's this or that. Deuces. This or that. Deuces. Like, you're ready for things to happen. And, you know, if the right things want to come along, they will. And if they don't, they weren't the right things, right? So there's something about that for you, like what you're working towards or what you've been working towards really is panning out now. And, you know, it's like kind of like Spirit just wants you to continue to be more curious about the changes. I don't feel like you're fearing them for a change. You're not fearing the fear for a change. But at the same time, every now and again when you look back at things, you're kind of like, am I making the right decision? Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself, okay? Do not doubt yourself. Take the chances that you're being given for new opportunity. It's good stuff. It's good stuff for you, all right? So happy birthday, Cancer. I like it. All right, Leo. 28. All right, Leo. Sun, moon, rising signs to the end of the month. I'm getting a little hoarse here. Some of you could be dealing with allergies, sinus infections, just some post-nasal drip kind of thing going on. Holding back on saying something and you're trying to plan. You're waiting. And this is like tick-tock, tick-tock. Like, what are we waiting on here? Leo. What's going on with Leo to the end of the month, Spirit? Hostility. Same card as Aries. Are you dealing with an Aries? Maybe. I think you're like in protection mode. Leo, you're coming in like a warrior. I got this to take care of. I got that. You're coming in. There's a strength card with contract. You're coming in very responsible. It's funny. It's like you're protecting things, but you're not nurturing things either. You think about like a mom bird, right? She's gotta protect her nest, but she also has to feed the nest. right? She's got to feed her babies. Or if she still has eggs, and she's got to sit on her eggs and with her warm behind and keep them warm until they hatch. You're protecting them, but you're not warming them up, or you're not feeding your babies. I don't know what you're doing or not doing here. But it's like you're doing half of what you're supposed to be doing. Sounds so silly. Leo, you're about to learn something new about life and yourself. There's more to it than this. There's more to it than this. You got an old fear arising within you that used to tell you that you would be in lack if you did a certain thing. There might be a family dynamic too that is changing. 8th house of mystery. Hold on, I'm gonna loss of control. There's something changing here, Leo. And it's like you're trying to protect it. You're strong arming a lot of things to protect what you're working on or towards or what's important to you. And I do think you're taking your commitment to whatever this is seriously. And I like that for you. But you have to nurture it too. 31:31 on the clock. What is this mystery about, Spirit? This is big. This is bigger than just a weekly thing. See, there's a family. Yeah, I talked about. I swear to the stars, look at me. Oh my God, listen. I said, are you dealing with an Aries? Is that what I said to you? Or did I ask Cancer? That was a you? I think it was you. Aries, because hostilities. Yeah, I said, are you dealing with an Aries? Look what's at the bottom of the deck. An Aries. I said, it's about family. It's about, like, I used birds as the example. Trine. That's harmony. It's everything coming together. Do you see that? Like, for real right now. Symbiosis. Behind that all is Jupiter. Abundance. You're protecting what you're building here. So what's the issue, Spirit? Like, because what's the issue? 6th house, sustain. How you're doing it. Is it sustainable? Are you going to burn yourself out? Or are you just not being upfront about something, Leo? You got something else you're given to here. There's 3 hands. There's 3 hands in the pot here. You got something else you're given to. And I think in the long run, that's going to be problematic. You can't hold on to everything. You can't juggle everything. By Virgo season, or you could be dealing with a Virgo, you could have Virgo placements. Your contracts, whether these are with people, places, things, governments, whatever, they're going to have to be revised. I think the point of this reading now for you is the heads up. We are still in pre-shadow phase of Mercury retrograde. By the time we go into July, we will be in regular retrograde, Mercury retrograde. It is, I've said to all the signs, it is giving us the opportunity pre-shadow to see what the problems are so we can spend the next 3 weeks in revision. The majority of July will be in revision. Virgo season begins the middle of August. By the time that we get there, you have to be ready to revise plans because the structures, I feel like where you've been hanging your hat, hanging your money, hanging yourself, they're changing. And you have to be ready to make those changes and sacrifices too. Because right now, it's like you're maintaining a speed that you've always lived under. This other speed is different. And yes, you are standing up for what is important to you. You're protecting it. You're standing guard, but you're not nurturing it. And there's something about that you really got to pay attention to here. Because it's almost like you're wasting energy and time and effort on things that don't entirely matter. And it's dragging you down. I think you have an outside situation outside of this that lost its, that's exactly like someone's expecting you to keep up with something from years ago. This isn't anything new, Leo. This is something from long before. I think you have a new life now, but whatever this is from the past is kind of expecting you to just keep doing the way that it's always been done, because they rely on it. It's a contractual. But Leo, sometimes you have to break those contracts. Sometimes they have to change because you have to rise above where you've been. That apple of wisdom, like, and I think you know this. I think you know that at some point there's going to be some type of awareness or focus shift to this situation, and it's going to have to be addressed. Confession, literally. It's not going to be as bad as you think it might be in the long run, but the longer you let this go, the more problems you're going to have in the long run as a result of that. Because I think that someone's been kind of waiting, could be dealing with another fire sign, Leo. I don't think it is though. Could be. I think they knew at some point it was going to change. It doesn't make them happy, but I also don't think that they're going to be pissy about it either. I think they're surprised that you've let it go as long as you have, whatever that means. But be ready to, you're going to have to be ready to make those changes, because here's the deal. Either you do it, or Spirit is going to put force on something else that's going to make you do it. And then you might end up losing out in the end as a result of that. So I would be super, super mindful of that. Okay, that's important. So whatever is coming up for revision in this Mercury retrograde, tune in, baby, tune in. And it might, I said it had to do with finances, or might have to do with finances. Constraints. It's time to get real. All right. Okay. Virgo. 36:59. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. What is going on for you the remainder of June? Whew, that card of wisdom, man, just keeps popping out. Attachments. 5-5. Something is getting ready to change significantly for you, Virgo. Virgo, you're in the South Node right now. You've been in the South Node for 17 months. You got another month to go. Tomorrow you have 1 month, and the nodes of fate are changing into Aquarius and Leo. A little bit of a spiritual reckoning here is kind of what I'm feeling, Virgo, to be honest with you. Deceit, yeah, something. What is that about? What is that? A spirit? What in the hell is that about? It's like, it's a blank stare, like you know that you know, right? But something's holding you back. You could be tied to something or someone or someplace. Very sharp. You're dealing with a woman or a female, feminine, extremely sharp-minded. It's kind of like Xena, warrior princess kind of vibe. You've got like angels, and then you've got like Xena. Both very sharp, very knowledgeable, somebody very spiritually inclined, someone street smart. It's like a struggle. This could be even within you, a struggle of independence from a situation. Some of you could be flying out of the country or taking a trip. Vitality is important. There's a couple messages in this, Virgo. So one, you can have like a mother figure that you're kind of going around with, or even just a feminine figure, and you're learning about them on a more spiritual level. You really learn whenever you detach from a situation. But I feel like the hope that's instilled after the fact comes from within you in other situations, not the same thing. I hope that's making sense. This attachment and deceit is kind of like gameplay. Somebody likes a hot apple pie or something. I don't know something about hot apple pies. It's like the one bad apple. There's always that one bad thing, that one thing that hangs you up on something. What is that hang up about? I said the one thing. Key problem. Key people, core to the problem. You know, bad to the bone, bad to the core. Something seems sacrificial. What is that about, Spirit? I don't know what you guys are, who you're dealing with or what you're dealing with. It's quite an odd energy. It's like you wish they would go away. What is this? This is so confusing, Virgo. What the hell? You could be dealing with a fire sign. Virgo, whatever's going on, I don't know how else to explain this read to you. It's so strange. Whatever is going on around you, it's almost like you're trying to overlook it. Trying not to see it. You're trying to keep things calm, cool, and steady. But what are you... I feel like you're trying to avoid something. What are we avoiding? What are you avoiding? Balance. Something's got to be... See, there's an avoidance, right? 4 cups. Scorpio, Libra energy. Something else is coming to air. Woo, doggy. Tower. 10 of Wands, Ace of Cups. Virgo, I'd maybe even revert back to Leo's reading. Oh, could be dealing with a Scorpio, Aries, Libra, Leo. Aries or Sag. It's double Aries, double Scorpio. It's almost like you feel like something or someone is missing. Like there's not enough of whatever this is, and that seems problematic to you or for you. There's energy that's kind of jumping all over the place, trying to pull it all together. But you cannot rely on somebody else on the outside to provide that to you. Yeah, 2 of Cups. It's got to come from within, Gemini, the lovers. Because everybody's got their own free will choice. 9 of Cups, 8 of Swords. I'm not quite sure what's happening here. And I'm not quite sure that you understand what it is that you're feeling. When I'm looking at these cards and the confusion that come in with it, the clarity needs to be had here. Seriously. And I don't think that you have the clarity because I don't think you're fully aware of what it is you're not happy with either. I hope that's making sense. But it's like everything is changing and you're gonna have to, like, I don't want to say you have to get on board. I mean, you don't have to do anything. But there's an old version or a way of being or thinking or living or a person or something that says, but this is how we do this. And it's like, whomever or whatever is around you that is playing a vital role in change, they're not doing it to cause problems. They're doing their divine work, and I think you know that. But it feels like almost like they're taking something from you. So I don't know. It's a weird freaking message, Virgo. I don't know. It's very strange. Excuse me. But I'm going to leave it there because hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Well, not even me. Hopefully you know what Spirit's talking about, because I don't understand it, to be honest with you. Libra. Whew. All right, Libra. What's going on with you all in the rest of the month of June? All right, Spirit. What does Libra need to know about? Action. Action is well equipped when it's done in authenticity. What are we stuck in? 5, change, abundance. Some of you, this could be career. You might hit a glass ceiling here, Libra, on something. Feeling restricted, like barricaded in, can't get out of it. Made a decision around home and family, perhaps, that is becoming extremely disappointing. 3 of Swords. This is like, it's giving me the idea, was it in the Jungle Book? 3 of Pentacles, 4, yeah. That, I think they set what, the booby traps up the nets in the Jungle Book, and Mowgli would walk through, and he was like, ooh, dinner. You know, I don't remember exactly now. It's been so long ago since I watched that. But ultimately, what you thought was good was a trap. It was a trap. And now it's like, what do I do? What do I do? It's not as good as it looked, right? It's not as good as it first appeared to be. I really do feel like this is tied to like finances or work. It feels financially related to work and decisions that you made as a result of those things that are now like, I'm in it. Like, I'm really, like, I'm knee deep, eyeball deep. Like, it just keeps getting deeper. I'm in it kind of feel. Didn't know what you were signing up for, did you? Basement, yeah. Talk about getting deep. Go deep, right? Basements are typically underneath the house, down in the ground. Doesn't feel so promising anymore, does it? Top to bottom, which side's up, which side's down? B and C. Needing to come up with a plan B, a plan C in this situation. Silence. You're not saying anything. I think you're asking someone, ABC. You're asking somebody to keep quiet or not say something, or why? Why is this silence? You're trying to pull yourself out of this situation. Maybe you'll forget about it. Maybe they'll forget about it. Maybe it'll just go away. There's something here, Libra. You're going to have to take a venture on elsewhere. You got to let go. Open up, release, forgive, whatever this is. I keep hearing forgive. Maybe forgive yourself, forgive somebody else. But look at that Pisces Cancer energy. Like, now is the time. You're gonna, I really do feel like there's a decision coming, Libra, that says you're gonna have to let this go. You're gonna have to let the idea of something very specific go, and that is probably tied to your work somehow. And it's, or what you've worked on. Whatever your goal was to, yeah, 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands, the Moon. Like, it's almost like you didn't anticipate that things would, it was like yes or no, and I've told everyone, like, it's not just white or black. There's got to be a gray area. There's got to be a third choice. And I don't think, Libra, that you prepared for an alternative here. You went with plan A, and it's not that, it's like putting all your eggs in one basket. And it doesn't work. That's not working out so well. You got to have other options. You got to be able to see it from another perspective. You got to look at it through a different lens. And I think something here got missed. And I think that in this Mercury retrograde, that revision is coming up to you to show you that. And that you're going to have to do it differently. It wasn't just this or that. There's more to the story. And you could be dealing, well, air sign. You could be dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could end up moving when it's said and done, or something around a move, or what you believed in. But something else is affecting this, and you didn't, again, that third thing could be a fire sign. You didn't see this coming. Boom. It's like unprepared. Somebody's unprepared for something. All right? All right. Scorpio. Scorpio, how are you? Sun, Moon, Rising for this read. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Now to the end of the month, Spirit. For Scorpio. Doors to romance and envy. You always got people hating. You've always got people like, oh, you're happy? Well, I ain't happy for you, Scorpio. And it's almost like you're numbed. And oh, how dare you be happy, Scorpio? What's going on with Scorpio to the end of the month, Spirit? Strategy. Connection. Scorpio, you're pulling all the things together somehow here. People could be doting on you, loving on you, helping you, supporting you, writing things down, strategizing with you. You could be working with people overseas. You're working with people just far away from you also. It's like you're taking down a collection of notes and information at this time too, or other people are helping you gather information, and they're supporting you in what you're doing. Like it's not that you're not doing the heavy lifting, because you are, but it's also like you've delegated certain things out to other people saying, hey, I need this support right now. And you're learning to ask, because there are things here you're not done with. And you know that. You're fully aware that you have to go gather information, facts. Talk about gathering. Like, look, collection, unique, sample, antique, protection, hope. You know what you're going for. And like you're gaining the momentum, you're gaining the awareness, you're gaining the knowledge, and it's coming in a very sweet and there's that guard card again, and loving manner for you, for what you need it for. Collection again, Scorpio, you are, I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing, miracle, you're doing it right. You are doing it right this time. You're not jumping. Like, this is the cool thing I like about this, is it's like you're kind of standing still. And people don't know or see. I mean, we've had these conversations. Excuse me. Time and again around this kind of stuff with you. And it's like you're waiting in queue for the right time and to make the right move in the right space, door to value. I just want to go like you're looking really good in this, whatever this is for you. You've got your sights set. You've got a focus. Some of you could be going to the beach, needing to be around, water or horses, farmlands. Some of you coming to the meeting table with a game plan in mind also. Page of Wands, opportunity, the Magician, Five of Wands. You've got people that could compete with your ideas too. And Spirit, you don't give a fluff. Three of Pentacles at the bottom. You know who you want to work with. You know who you don't want to work with. And you know what opportunities lie ahead. And that there's going to be challenges and hills to climb. But I think you're dedicated to the path forward here, Scorpio, and whatever it is that you are working towards. Black lights, they're calling shadow lights. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like, I say neon lights either. What are they? It's just like, I don't know, a different type of lighting is important also. Ten of Swords crossing the Five of Wands. You got the Five of Pentacles. Lots of fives. 3 5, Scorpio. Whatever you've been down on your luck on financially, materially, emotionally, whatever it's been. The Star and the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Aquarius. That's double big sign energy there. This retrograde is going to serve a good purpose for you. Please get involved in it, is what I just heard from Spirit. Please get involved in it. Vacation and challenges. Staying away from what is important to you could be difficult at this time. But you're going to have a lot of things that are worth being invested in. And you could be dealing with another water sign. I don't think so. I think you're just manifesting from that emotional space you connect so well to. If it's not for certain, Scorpio, you're not staying in it. If you have people that work with you, you're not. Trust your gut, your guidance, your intuition on how you feel about things, because that's the important thing. Is you don't let people, like, when you feel like you're being, I don't want to say neglected, but you're not being heard or seen or understood, that you're not hanging out in the balance. Spirit wants you to keep moving. You're not hanging out waiting for someone to show up or to do better by you, whether this is friends, family, work, doctors, lawyers. I mean, you're just, I'll figure it out without you, deuces. So if that's what you need to do, then you know what you need to do. You do you. But it's paying off. It's going to heal things that have been broken for far too long. I like it. Sagittarius. All right, Spirit, what's going on for Sag in the month, or the remainder of the month of June here? Sun, Moon, Rising for Sag. I just heard rise and shine, and there comes the sun. Too many cards. Rise and shine for Sag, please. Spirit, what does Sag need to know this time? Financial constraints. This happened probably last Sagittarius season, so we just had... I can't quit yawning, I'm so sorry. So back in your season, Sag, so it takes us into Gemini. We just left Gemini. There's a cycle that's completed for you when it comes to hardships, financial hardships, or root stability hardships, or even emotion. Yeah, okay, I got you. Thank you, Spirit. Financial hardships are coming to an end because you're done fighting for shit that isn't worth fighting over. Your emotional hardship, it's kind of getting unpacked right now. So, Saggy, if you've had a rough go at love or relationships or family dynamics, that is now coming up. It's like, Jesus, I just got over this one thing, and now there's this thing. You know, there are different issues. I can enjoy my work, but now love is coming up and kicking me in the tail feathers and literally miss you. So in divine timing, there is a wound coming up here for you, Sag, in this Mercury retrograde, which is Gemini energy for you. It is mercurial, your opposite, and it is highlighting what was done right, what was, you know, it's a really old country song. Somebody done somebody wrong, love song or something like that. I mean, it was how those songs were on cassette tapes and records. So it's like somebody's done somebody wrong, and there's something about that now that's coming up for examination here, Sag. So it's like I don't want to have time to think about this. I'm trying to work through it so you don't have to think about it right now. Tell me more, Spirit. Change. Saggy, you gotta go. The only way to get over it is to go through it, and that's where you are. And it's like, no thanks. I don't want to. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to address it. I just want to be left alone. Leave me alone, damn it. I'll just carry this baggage forever, even if it exhausts me. Spirit's like, no, no, no. We need your wings to be lighter. We need you to carry less because there's not as much room in that chariot as you would like to think. It's kind of like you think you're driving an expedition. Truth be told, you got a Fiat. Where are you going to put all that heavy baggage at, you know? Pack lightly, Sag. Pack lightly for this trip. Maybe some of you are going on a trip, but you don't need as much as you think you do. It's not going to take as much as you think it is because there's something intuitively that you've known for a long time. Now it's time to address it. 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, 8 of Cups. The sooner you look it in the face, the sooner you're done with it. The sooner you stop self-sabotaging, the sooner you're able to address why it didn't work so you can move forward. Why not just do it and be done with it? Why not just do it and be done with it? That's the important thing here. Okay, so be aware. That's what you need to do. And Spirit's calling you out on it. So just do it and be done. All right? Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. The weather's warming up. I thought that it wasn't warm, but you can always tell when the pollen count is high because the allergies kick up. That's too many, too fast. All right, Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising. Rest of June, Spirit, for Capricorn. What do they need to know? Did we not just, I was going to say, did we not just have this talk about somebody riding coattails, yours or you're riding someone else's or whatever it is? And then here comes the Envy card. Here we go again. Oh, Capricorn. God help us all. Oh, jealousy. Oh, what was that? Not Natalie Imbruglia, but I can see her face. Can't think of her name. Hey, jealousy. No, it's not the Gin Blossoms. Hey, jealousy. My, jealousy. I can't think of the rest of the words. Jealousy. I can't remember. It was a woman from the 90s. My, jealousy. Is that what she said? But it's a man. It's a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a man, but odds are it is. They were supposed to show you the way, not the other way around. Someone's feeling a little insecure in themselves through this Mercury retrograde. All right, what's going on for Capricorn? You're in a hard bargain, Capricorn, but you're at least not fake about it. You may not be super direct about whatever this is, but you're not fake about it either. Someone absolutely feels left out by you. Like they seen this coming, they knew this was coming. This is like being married and then always having your best friend at your house and you never spend time with your spouse. It's like everybody but them is getting pieces of you. And they're like, I knew this was going to be. And there is a jealousy. There is a jealousy to this. Because they feel neglected. They do. You're dealing with somebody that feels neglected. Or maybe you feel neglected. I don't know. What's they supposed to do? What's they supposed to do? You gotta let go of what is derailing this so you can reconnect to the thing that's most important to you. So if you're in a relationship and your work is a third party or your friend is a third party or your attention is just elsewhere, you gotta come, like, you can't just get shifted in squirrel moments by the next best thing. And that's, it's almost like you tend to forget what was important to begin with, where that day started off at, or what was the most, literally, let go. It's like, can you sit down long enough to take care of the first thing you started on this morning? There's really something about that, like needing to stop long enough, Capricorn, to finish what you've started. Because it's like before you, this is like having breakfast, you know, it's like sitting down before work and oh yeah, I'll sit down with you, sweetheart, in the morning and have breakfast, and you know, you're 3 bites into your egg, you've got 2 sips of your orange juice down, the phone rings, and hey, we're gonna need, okay, you know what, I'll just come in now and get it over with. There goes you. Give me a kiss, honey, see you later, out the door. Thought we were having breakfast together. Well, yeah, I gotta take care of this, but we'll come back to this. Finish something before you start something new. You're going to lose the favor of the people that find you most valuable, whether you know it or not. If you don't, you gotta slow down. You gotta slow down. Keep that in mind, okay? All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Or not Venus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Well, maybe it is Venus. I didn't do that for the rest of them, but maybe that's supposed to be for you. So let's see. The World and the Attachment. Some of you are breaking up with something. It doesn't have to be a person or a job. But this is like walking in one day and going, this job has owned me for 20 years. I quit. And you just walk back out. Whatever this is, it's like I quit. Financial constraints. It's been a burden. Attachment, literally, again. It has been a burden to you for a long time, and it's like it is selling your soul to the devil. Aquarius, it's, I'm going to take this job, I'm going to do this thing, I'm going to be with this person, I'm going to attach myself to this, because there's this big benefit, this big, benefit to this somehow. And all of a sudden, when you're like, the victory in this is it didn't work. I'm being forced to go somewhere else. The 23rd of this month could have been important around some kind of recollection to it or seeing it differently. But this is just like by the 28th, where you've gone through some hardships with something. By the 28th, which is what, Sunday? You're going to see it differently. You're going to be like, you know what? I thought it was the biggest loss of my life. I'm going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Your whole perception is going to change around that. You were addicted to that place, that person, that space, that idea, that belief, that car, that whatever. It's like having a car for, 15 years, and Betsy, she just kept going, and finally one day you're like, you know what, this is stupid. Like my feet are hanging out through the floorboards, right? Like I just gotta cut it loose. It's nickel and diming me to death. I'm just gonna go get a new one. You're letting loose of something here, and you need to, so you can be happy. It serves no purpose anymore. Whatever this is does not serve a purpose. It has just been, literally the devil twice. It has held you back for so long. Attachment and addiction. It has just been an old way of being, an old way of right? Just old. It's going to be different for all of you. But it's sunset, literally, the end of a situation. Done. Finito. Over it. Not doing it anymore. Cannot do this anymore. Bury it. Aquarius, for maybe, a couple of you could be having, someone could be crossing over, to be honest with you. And if so, I'm sending my deepest bit of sympathy and love to you. But it's very possible. It's like, enough is enough. Like, what's the point in hanging on to this anymore? And I said crossing over, and there you go. That's why I said that. and whatever you're crossing over someone else's, you don't have to talk about it right now. You don't have to talk about it. You talk about it when you're ready. If this is money, work, someone's expecting something from you, on your terms, on divine intervention's terms. Not when they're ready, but when the time is right. You will know. Okay? Just a heads up on that. All right, Pisces. 011024. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. I hope you are well. Sun, moon, rising. And let's see here. What is going on for Pisces till the end of June? Till the end of June. Heart. Aw, I like this for you. This is cool. This is good. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, the Temple Path. This card has not come out for anybody else. So there you go. You, the 12th sign. There you are. You've walked the path in something. Whatever you've been doing that you've been doing peacefully, I really like that for you, Pisces. Since your birthday season, I feel like your heart space has opened up. You have been open to exploring different things. You're willing to walk into some of the unknowns. You're willing to hold hands with other people and rejoice in good things. You have broken free from an old way of seeing yourself as in lack or without, or you're cutting ties with your shadow side, and you are in the North Node. That's what you should have been doing all along, and finally at last. And not being, look, whoever's put you down before, and the fact that you're like, listen, I'm going to be heard, I'm going to be seen, I'm going to be felt, and good for you, change and mystery. This is confusing to some people, what happened to you, Pisces? All of a sudden you broke free and you're just out living vicariously. I was ready. You had to morph into something that you didn't know you were even capable of being. I want to kind of tell you, you had to find your backbone again. Just to be straightforward with you. Ace of Pentacles. New opportunities, King of Pentacles. Someone believes in you enough to trust in your visions, even if they're very simple, very quaint. And it's benefiting you. Nine of Swords. You could be dealing with a Virgo. It doesn't have to be Hermit energy. You've been through the trials. You've been through the tribulations. You get it now. Ten of Cups, Nine of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the King of Cups. These are one and the same. You are finally opening up to your emotional self. Not being cold, not being hard, not being taken advantage of or for granted. King of Pentacles is, I like it. The King of Pentacles with well, yes and no. You're both in your masculine, whoever or whatever this is, but you're even, just in different ways. So earth and water, right? They balance each other. They need each other. So whatever you're doing, you're balancing it. And I'm going to say the sun, Leo season will be great for you. You might go away for a couple of days. Do it. I feel like you're coming into your own. I'm excited for you. Enjoy it. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully this helps just kind of sum everything up for you all. I'm sending you all so much love. Personal reads are open. T-shirts are on sale. Channel memberships are open. And Discord is a thing. Join us. I'm sending you all so much love. I will see you all soon. Mwah. Take care. Bye-bye.